what's the plan for Adam Brooks? I know he's hurt right now. What's the organizational thinking on Lilligren and that kind of stuff?
Well, in terms of Lilligren, I mean, like, obviously there was a move required to make room to add Adam. That's a Kyle decision, and I was told these are the guys we have available for the game tonight, and it's a good chance for us to get Travis Dermott in. It's somebody I wanted to get back in anyway, so that helps that. In terms of Brooksy, I mean, I think again, Kyle and management decision, but I think the idea behind it is just, we didn't want to lose him initially, and a chance to bring him back, I think it was intriguing, especially when you look at what we've gone through for this season, in particular with our center ice depth, the loss of Brooks initially, Semyonov and Amadio, so just the ability to increase our depth at that position.
What's the prognosis for him, Sheldon?
I'm not certain, Terry, to be honest, on where exactly he's at or what he's been going through. I wasn't really a part of that process. I mean, Kyle knows that, much like our management team believes in Brooksy, I do as well. He played some really good hockey for us last season. He's a guy I've coached for a long time, so it was, I don't even think it's something they had to ask me about in terms of that, but I didn't even know or don't know really what his health status is at this point.
So would it be Dermott with Sandin, or are you going to mix things up?
Yeah, I expect things to mix around a fair bit tonight.
Did you get any reports on Nick Ritchie, or did you go to see the game?
I didn't see the game live, but I watched it from home. I watched most of it, so it was good to see him get on the scoreboard early, and most importantly, just get in the game. It's been a long time for him since he's played a game, so it was a good opportunity for him to do that.
Mixing things up on D, is that a reflection on what you guys are kind of working through right now with the opponent and the matchup challenges that the Penguins present?
I think it's a bit of both, but I think it's just really, especially when you take Lilligren out tonight, that changes the dynamics a little bit, and I think it's more a reflection of where we're at and wanting to try some different things.
Do you think having a couple games off could serve Dermott well, having a chance to sit back and watch things?
Yeah, you hope so. Anytime that that's the case, you hope that guy will step in and recognize an opportunity that's come available and take advantage of it. That's really what you're looking for. I mean, it's not the first time that he's had to take some time off and reflect and all those kind of things, or be part of a rotation of moving guys in and out. So you just expect the guy to go in and be energized, and it was it's not an easy road trip that we were just on, and he's still part of the travel and all those kind of things, but not playing the games that we expect he's can bring some extra energy tonight.
Jason was just saying it's probably actually a good thing to play Pittsburgh because it gets your attention coming off that trip. What's been the coaching staff's and organization's approach to keeping guys fresh, coming off with a tough trip? We know the West Coast coming back to be tricky. It was a bit of a relatively short practice yesterday. What was the thinking? Yeah,
well, the short practice was a lot to do with what you're describing. I mean, it is not an easy trip coming back from there. We made what I believe to be the wise decision to stay the night in Seattle and then fly home the next day. My days are running out on me here. I think it was Tuesday we flew back. But that's a long day in itself. I mean, you wake up and I think when we landed here is around 6:00 in the evening. So you kind of lose that day a little bit, but then you're right back at the rink, and we had to keep practice short yesterday. So a combination of the travel and also, as we discussed a little bit when we were out on the road there, we made the decision to keep the guys on the ice each day, and rather than having morning skates and things like that with some of the funny start times. And we were on the ice for 9 days straight, so that in itself is a reason to keep things brief yesterday.
Why do you think Jason, that slap pass or slap shot, I guess, off the half wall, he's able to continually be productive with that when I assume everyone in the league knows it's coming?
I would say that it's probably because they may know that it's coming, but they also have seen him a number of times rip that over the goalie's shoulder. So I think he is the guy that has a tendency to use a fake, whether it's a pass or to change his own angle on his shot. You don't know when he's going to use it. So I think that's really what I would say is what happens with it as a goaltender, I think you really have to respect the shot and trust that your defenders are going to take care of anything on the backside. So, I think Spez does a really good job of recognizing when it's the right time to shoot it and when it's the right time to, because there might be a stick available on the backside that we can utilize, and he finds that. So it's worked well for us here recently. Sometimes it's not there, So I think a guy like Spez playing as long as he has, he picks his spots well.
What's the biggest challenge that Pittsburgh's penalty kill presents?
I would say a combination of pressure. Pressure up ice especially make it hard to get organized. They disrupt you. Your breakouts and your entries and all those kind of things become more challenging. And then they just do a really good job. They're in lanes. They block shots. Goaltending is good for them. They defend hard. Good on loose pucks. All those kind of things. So all the things you come to really expect on any top penalty kill, but it's certainly going to be a challenge for us tonight.